All right, blue butterfly. So we're kind of just going to give guidance, right, for this collective reading. And then later on, we're going to do the DF and a DM reading. And we'll be doing the new love reading as well. I couldn't do it over the weekend because I was getting lit. I was getting too lit. Ooh, but I hope you guys are having a great day, start to your week. All right, what do we have, Holy Spirit, angel guides for blue butterfly? Well, let me start with this. What do we have for blue butterfly? What's the overall energy? One more. Okay. So we have wisdom. Seek guidance through tradition, teachings, or mentors who inspire you. The answers you need are grounded in tried and true wisdom. So automatically I'm getting that as you guys are awakening, start to research, look for or like go where you're being drawn. Like if you're interested in something, if you hear something and you want to know more about it, start researching it, right? Like it's time to expand your knowledge. And then it's like if you see people that inspire you and you need some sort of mentorship, reach out to those people as well. Like if they're offering something that can help you. We have the answers you need are grounded and tried and true and the answers you need are grounded in tried and true wisdom. So sometimes you learn or you get insight and wisdom through the trials that you experience and go through, right? We have by honoring these principles, you'll find clarity and direction. Trust in the power of knowledge to light your way forward. So your belief system is changing. Allow your belief system to shift because it's helping. This is a part of you becoming, it's giving Hierophant, right? The Hierophant energy. So those things that you once cling to, like your traditional belief system, all of that, it's okay for it to fall. It's okay for it to fade. It's okay for you to look at things from a different lens, or even want to explore that and see what that path has to offer you. But I feel like the collective in general, everybody's going through a perspective shift in what they believe, right? That belief system is beginning to change. So this is a cycle that's been closing out for the collective. And we have ending. A difficult chapter is closing, paving the way for renewal. While this moment feels heavy, it also marks the end of struggle. Trust that brighter days are ahead as you release the past and move forward. So going through these endings, right? Whether that's relationships, whether that's moving away from an environment, family, friendships, it's all connected. And it typically all happens around the same time. Y'all know my phone always need to go on the charger. Thank you, Elton. Elton. I hope I said that right. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Trying to do this quickly because I got a couple of minutes, but not quick to where you get me like I need to give y'all the right guidance. But yeah, so as a result of these endings, you are gaining wisdom. You're changing, right? Thank you, Melissa. Your perspective is changing, but all of this is, it's like nothing is an accident right now. So allow whatever belief system that you had before to shed, because it's a part of you becoming this new version of yourself, your higher self. Like the journey gets tough, but we are on a magical ride right now, right? Those that really are connected and tapped into spirit, it's like we all have magic. That magic comes out of us. And sometimes it dies in the process of you going through this journey because things get so heavy. So it's like, and then there's times where it comes back out, right? It's like people can feel you. They get inspired by you. But even those times when you feel like you're not really being inspiring, it's because you feel like the weight of what you're experiencing, what you're going through. It doesn't mean that you're ever not inspiring, but you have those times where that energy starts to come back and it's like, okay, I'm feeling good again after this heavy period. But we're always going through these dark night of the souls, right? We don't have just one, just like we're always going through awakenings, because at the end of the day, we're learning, we're shedding our belief system. We are tapping into more and more of who we are and our power, and really going back to the beginning. Hi Nathan. No, I don't. I just do collectives on my lives, but I do personals. I just don't do them on live, and they're paid for. And they're geared more around shadow work, so helping you guys heal and helping you strengthen your intuition by confirming things that Spirit is already telling you. So I don't take questions or anything like that. I give you guys the message that Spirit wants you to know. So I'm a messenger, I'm a channeler. And if you're interested in booking those type of readings, the link will be in the bio. All right, so let's get into the tarot. What do we have for Blue Butterfly, Holy Spirit Angel, guys? What do we have for Blue Butterfly? Ooh. Ooh, we got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is jealous. Somebody is jealous. And the High Priestess knows this. Oh, this is somebody who wants to build with her, give her this long-term relationship. Like, he's mad, big mad. He frustrated. He is mad thinking about her giving her energy, her love to somebody else. Like, he wants to harmonize. He wants to balance out things. He has romantic feelings. He's feeling a little bit possessive, territorial. We have the Emperor. Like, but he's hiding this. He has not said these words. He has not revealed his feelings. This is a part of the ending that a feminine has been experiencing, right? And I don't read for gender. I read for masculine, feminine energy. So just take it as it resonates. We all carry both. You could be the feminine or the masculine, or you could switch within the same reading, right? But I feel like as this feminine has been shifting her perspective and what she wants for herself, it's created an ending in something that is no longer serving her, right? But this person is mad that she's moving on because they're jealous. They're jealous. They see themselves with her. They don't want nobody else. And I feel like they're thinking about impulsively reaching out. But this person had to become an emperor. But I feel like the energy that they're in is just like, no, that's mine. It's like the little kid that's just like, don't touch my toy. Don't, you get me? It's like, even if they're not playing with it, they don't want nobody else to play with it. Like that. That's what it feels like. Okay, period, boss lady. The beginning part was really good. So, you know, and I'm asking Spirit for the guidance, but this person popping out. But the reason why this masculine is feeling this way is because the feminine is in her emperor energy, right? Because you guys know, whoever you're dealing with on the outside of you, whoever is energetically connecting to you, they're always reflecting your masculine or feminine energy. So this feminine, as she's taking more control over herself, especially if she's being her own masculine right now, being in her masculine energy, taking what's that word? Initiation. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. While she's taking leadership over her own life and moving into the direction that best suits her and serve her, she's not worried about being chosen. She's not worried about what anybody wants out of her. She's just like, you know what, I'm gonna go for me now. Like, I'm only gonna create the reality that I see and envision for myself, and allow people to come into my life that can show up for me. If they don't want to show up, I don't even want to get involved in it. And as she's doing that, this King of Pentacles in the reverse is like, he feels it. He feels the shift. It's like he feels the ending. Why does he feel, see, he watching her. Why do he feel mad about her leaving if he didn't show up for her? We have Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Because there's something that he's been walking away from. He did walk away from this connection. He did walk away from her at one point. But he wanted to have a new beginning. He's saying, I walked away because I was trying to grow. I was trying to become this emperor. I was changing because I want her to see me as somebody who is successful. Somebody, I want her to recognize that I'm marriage material, right? So he wants to get married. It seems like the energy switched because he sees her as his Queen of Pentacles, and that's marriage, right? But there was a time he didn't choose this connection, and it broke her heart. It hurted her. And this heartbreak is a part of why she is in this energy now, because she's just like, this person was that final straw for me. Like, I'm done giving to things that require me to wait, right? Like, if it's not ready for me, I don't want to deal with it. And ever since she walked away and he's been in this period of growth, he's been transforming into the King of Cups. So he's now all in his feelings. He's struggling. He's struggling emotionally. This has been a very heavy stress, something heavy for him to deal with, that he's been trying to control in himself, because he sees her as his Two of Cups, but he felt like, I have to practice self-restraint. I have to stay away from this connection until I'm healed enough to work with her, show up for her. But as he's watched her, everything, a lot has been shifting in him. His perspective, he's been watching her, seeing her let go of him. It's like, how do I explain it? It's like, he feels like she's different. She's changing. Oh, thank you, Glance. He feels like she's changing. He feels like he's losing her. So it's like he's trying to grow, but he's watching her walk away at the same time. And that's like frustrating to him, because it's like, I think in the back of his mind, because he has intention to come back in as this emperor and he wants to offer her marriage and all of these things. Remember, he hasn't said any of this to her, but he's watching her. I guess he thought that if I come back changed, she will be, hold on, y'all, let me block this Jesus freak. She would be more open to him and forgiving of him, right? Of whatever happened in the past, because it's like, I come back in successful, I come back in different, changed, and then we can work on things. But it's like, it's not going his way. You get me? Because he known her as the Queen of Cups. You know, the Queen of Cups is very soft. She's gentle. She'll give you, she has unconditional love for you. So out of that big cup of love that she has, she's giving you time to grow, heal. So she has a lot of patience because she's very understanding. But a Queen of Cups can come off as somebody who is just going to stick around and be there because they give so much love that people tend to feel like it's an endless supply, that it'll never run out. You get me? But now it hit him. She ain't just no Queen of Cups. She's also the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands ain't like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Wands is quick to put up that boundary, right? And she's quick to cut you off if you are overstepping her boundaries, if you aren't showing up in the way that she knows she's deserving of, she's going to walk away from you, right? She's not going to settle for less than she deserves, but she will bring a lot of warmth into your life. She's attractive. Her confidence is what makes her very attractive, because she doesn't need you. She's independent. So if she desires you and you get that attention from her, it feels good, because this is somebody who has self-worth, right? So they're like, damn, she gave me a lot of love. And I think she was putting up her boundaries with them, but I feel like they kept crossing it. That's why she fully walked away. But when she walked away, they still felt like they had time, because they were like, I'm just going to go heal, because now I know she's serious. Now I know. I think that she was giving them chances before as that Queen of Cups, right? Because she saw the potential in them. They could change. But then they were taking it lightly. They were taking it like I feel like they would change a little bit, but it wasn't enough for it to be like they're seeing things from her perspective. And then she finally got fed up, like, okay, this is the last straw, because I'm not really seeing much change, and I'm no fool. Like, I know my worth. I know what I'm deserving of. So, and she's like, this person is taking me lightly. I don't know if y'all speak patois, but that's how we talk. Like, you take me lightly, right? Like, you taking me for a joke, right? Don't take me for a joke. So that's how her attitude began to come off. So she's like you see her face? Like, she kind of got that little serious frown right there, because it's like, yeah, I'm all of this loving. I got all this endless emotions to give you, all that water and this big cup. But that don't mean take advantage of me. I got a backbone. And she finally had that last straw where she was like, okay, I'm going to walk away. Like, this is done. And this is the moment that they got it. Like, oh, I need to, breadcrumbs. Oh, I need to get myself together. I need to come show up as this emperor. So now he's starting to get things together behind the scenes, but he hasn't reached out. He hasn't apologized. He hasn't said nothing yet. So he felt like he was going to apologize when he became this emperor and he come back in, and then they could work on things. But now he don't feel so secure, because she's the Queen of Wands. And remember how she came off where she's just like, I'm not focused on nothing but my bag. So it's like now she's ready for just 100% investing in her career. Now it's harder to get her attention, because she's like, you got to come correct. You got to give me a reason to want to not be single anymore. And this is hitting him. So this is why he's jealous, because not only does he not have security that he can come back in, it's like the value has gone up. The price has gone up. So she's independent. She is this Queen of Wands, so she has this blockage. And then her expectations are higher now. So it's like, you got to be able to fit that. You got to be able to pay that price. And if you can't pay that price, you can't get in, right? She don't care about what they had in the past no more. That's done with. So she's like, so that's what he's starting to get. Like, I have to be this emperor. And there's going to be competition, because you got to remember, people are a different growth of their journey. So it's like, she could meet an emperor tomorrow. They're still trying to become one. So she could meet an emperor tomorrow, and he want her because he see her worth. So this is what they're jealous of, because they know what she is. And when they had her, they didn't get her. They didn't invest in it. They treated it like they could just have it there. You get me? But somebody new could come in and invest in her. You know what? That emperor might be somebody else. Who's the emperor? Is she going to meet an emperor? This is still their thoughts. So it's not saying that that's an emperor yet that's coming in, but this is what he's thinking. He's thinking she's going to meet an emperor soon in the future because he's feeling stuck. He's feeling like she does not want to take a risk on me anymore. He's feeling like the illusion is now gone. Whatever he thought he had over her, it's not real, right? And he feels like she sees him for who he is, that she doesn't see him as an emperor. So if that was the illusion he tried to create to like hold her, he does love her. He sees her as a two of cups, but he was trying to buy himself time. He knew he wasn't an emperor, and he didn't act like an emperor, but she was behaving like an empress. But because he wasn't an emperor, he wasn't getting it. You get me? If he got it, he would have made those changes to keep her, but he thought he had time until she finally walked away. Then he realized he wasn't showing up for her as an emperor, and that's what she's looking for. So he feels like the illusion is off, that she thinks he's an emperor, and he feels like she knows that I'm not an emperor, and he's still not ready to come in and invest anything. But he's like, in the future, soon, she's going to probably meet someone, and he's going to make her very happy. Ooh, and it's stressing him out because it's like he's feeling left out in the cold. Because now the ball is in her court. She's the one independent. She's the one who's abundant. Because if he was judging her and thought that she didn't have much, so she would take whatever he had to give, that ended up switching. Like, she becomes way more successful than him. And she's the one that's going to choose who she wants to be in a relationship with. And these opportunities are going to come in for her. And we got the five of wands. So she's going to have a lot of people, a lot of emperors trying to offer her commitment, right? New love. So she's about to, for some of you guys are moving from the twin flame, and you guys are about to meet counterparts. So some of you guys are just now going on that journey where your counterpart experience is about to begin, and you're going to meet different counterparts. They're not going to all be ready, but you're going to feel the difference. At the end of your journey, they're going to come back because they're going to be ready, right? Because y'all had to spark that in each other, and they were a part of your growth. And then you choose who you want. But these are all masculines that you can go down the path with, right? So what this masculine is foreseeing, it is the truth. She's going to have all this competition. And then for some of you guys are done with the counterpart journey. You're at the end of it because you're that Queen of Pentacles. So now you're at the road where you're about to meet your King of Wands. Either they're going to come back in as this full-blown Emperor, King of Wands, or you're going to meet a whole new emperor. But it's like that person has to match what you've been manifesting. So if you've left that old energy of what you were manifesting in the past, anybody you choose have to show up as that, right? Because you're not, you know what you want. You're not, it's like the universe heard you. The universe is like, okay, you manifested it down to the T. You said, I want this, 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 this. You didn't just say, I want somebody to love me. You were specific with that manifestation. So now that person is coming in. And there's going to be people who they were, for the counterparts that you experienced, they were trying to get to you, but they were moving very slow, right? But they were all trying to build. They're going to be sad. They're going to be regretful, because they were still stuck in karmic attachments. So it's like all those people that you saw the potential with, and you were just like, why are they all in the same energy where they won't change, they won't choose me? But you knew that they were counterparts. There's some that are going to lose, right? So they're going to be sad that they didn't get to win, but it's like you were the prize. Nobody wanted to build when you were offering what you were offering, so now the price got higher. And then it's like, it is made the best man made the best man when that's literally what it is. There's competition. But this feminine had to tap into this last part of her power where it's just like unleashed. You get what I'm saying? So, ooh, damn. We got belief systems, changes. This is going to be an exciting 2026. Okay? Yeah, the DF-DM connection does still linger. It's just that they have to fight harder. Yes, we are living the same life. Oh, they are, boss lady. It is. That is so true. But you know, they are awakening. They're awakening. We're just more ahead. We're advanced. But the divine feminines, they need to understand that it's helping them grow into their power as well. Because if you had that masculine right now, you would not grow into that empress. You would not grow into that goddess. So that goddess power needs to come out. So the frustration, the betrayals, the deception, all of those things are a part of helping you become this goddess because of the choices you make in order to change. And then the one who is the strongest, the one who is the most powerful and in their God power that catches up to your timeline, they're the one that's going to win, but you are definitely ahead. So we're not supposed to wait. We're supposed to keep going. It's not our fault that they're behind. It's like when you're in class. You get me? There's those students who are quick learners. They get it. They're ahead of the class. They don't have to wait. They go and do something else. So the teacher will give them either the next assignment to be ahead, right? And they can help somebody else, like tutoring, but they get extra points, something like that. Or they sometimes could even skip a grade. But it's like, you're not losing. That's why if you just keep moving forward, you're going to always win and you're going to get what's supposed to be for you. But you have to allow the change to take place, the change to happen. So at least that's how I look at it. Yeah, definitely past the level. Date them all. If they choose a karmics to build a life with, leave them. Because it's like, you have to think about it and their self-worth. It's not that you're not good enough. You got to get that out your mind. It's the fact that the karmic is weaker. The karmic can accept more of their BS than you do. You require them to grow, to change. So it's not just about love. It's also about compatibility. It's also about how we work together. It's like, a lot of these masculines don't want to take accountability. The divine feminine make them take accountability because the divine feminine is the light that is reflected on their shadow, right? Their ego. And that ego, masculines are egotistical. It's in their nature. So beyond just our relationship, in our nature, in life as humans, masculines come here with a huge ego. Then the world and the programming feeds that ego because the world is spiritual. We're just living it out in reality, but in the spiritual realm of it, it's the same thing. So shadow energy is ego. As women, our shadow energy is our masculine energy, and it's our masculine energy in its ego. So when we're embodying that dark feminine, that's that masculine, like, discipline, I'm gonna whoop your ass type energy. So we all carry all of it. That's why I be like, it don't matter if we masculine, feminine, male or female, we all have that same energy. But as women, we predominantly have the feminine energy because that's in our nature. Men predominantly have the masculine energy because that's in their nature. But that's why you got same-sex relationships too, because it's not always present like that. Sometimes a male can have more feminine energy. That's where you see the softer masculines, right? But it doesn't mean that they're gay either. Some masculines are just more loving, affectionate, tender. That's why we have the cups energy. Masculines that are water signs tend to be more emotionally in tune, so they have more of the divine feminine energy in them. You get it? So anyways, back to your question. it's like when masculines choose those karmics is because they're weaker and they're weak. They don't have that strength to you carry more masculine energy than they do, and that's why they make you feel like you're too much, but it's not that you're too much. They're just not powerful because you got that alpha female in you, and beta men can't handle alpha females. Sometimes we be in love with the beta men that be pretending to be alpha because their ego. You get me? So all their perspective, all of that by the program, and a lot of men think they're men and they could have their way because they got balls. That's not what it is to be a man. So all of that got to shed, and they don't want to do that work. You get me? So it's like, it's not that you're not good enough, it's that the karmic is weaker. So they're choosing a karmic cycle, but they're karmic too for choosing that. So they're not in their divine energy to choose you, so you shouldn't choose them. Keep moving the fuck on. It's that simple, right? And then it's like you'll meet counterparts because as your energy is shifting, you're letting go of karmic cycles. You're not even gonna want that person no more. You're gonna get so far from them that it's like, damn, why did I even, how was I even attracted to this? But it's because you were in a karmic cycle. So it's really just about you breaking these patterns within your own self. You get me? And it's the same thing for the masculines. Like in karmic cycles, divine feminines don't care just about your money. They care about who you are, what you have to offer. Your leadership is important, does matter. Now, there's a difference between somebody who just wants, like, you can't approach a divine feminine and then want her to build you up. We're not going to respect you. You're not in your masculine energy. You can't lead. But if you have a plan for your life and you just need time, because everybody has setbacks, and you could articulate that and we could see your vision, we will support that because you still have that masculine energy where you can lead. Like, it's not about the fact that you had a setback, it's about like your mindset. So if we're more masculine, if a female is more masculine than a masculine, we're not going to respect you. We can't, because we have to lower ourselves. And it's like feminine energy needs to be relaxed. But if that feminine energy has a lot of work to do, then it's like we might as well just be by ourselves, like our own masculine, because you're not offering me anything but struggle. You get me? So it's like when men be talking about how women are just too strong and we too masculine, they're too weak for us. Those are the weak men that say that. Strong masculines don't feel like that because they're empowered. They have their life together. They have something to offer, so they can make that feminine feel be in her energy and thrive out of it. But when they can't and you're powerful, they want to bring you down. That's their ego. They're in karmic cycles. So we don't care about them ones. We don't want them ones. We care about the ones that are in their power. Those are the emperors, right? So with feminines, for masculines to understand, it's like, yes, we do care about like what you have to offer, but you have to be able to discern what a true divine feminine look like and a karmic feminine look like, because the karmic feminines are gold diggers. Divine feminines are trying to build, but they need to see your mindset. They need to see that leadership in you before investing in you. Like, you get me? And we would prefer that you have some stability for yourself. It's not about you having to do everything. If you can provide for you, if you have your own house or if you have an apartment and you got a car and you got a job, you're already qualified for that relationship. We can build together. But if you are like down at the bottom and I'm already up here, and why would I want to choose you as my partner? You get me? If I have that choice, I didn't. Now it's different if we both at the bottom and we trying to come up together. But if I'm already almost to the top and you way at the bottom, I'm pouring out more of my masculine energy giving to you. So I'm not the feminine. I'm the masculine. You're the feminine. You get me? So the respect won't be there. It's like, and that's just logical. But anyways, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. But I will be back later on. Thank you guys for liking my style. I'm like, no, I want you to learn it, earn it. Yeah, well, as sometimes we can be masculine to where it's like we be trying to dominate things, But I think what masculines need to understand that it's a two-way thing. And for feminines, it's like feminines also need to learn how to speak to a masculine, because we can belittle somebody. We can make them feel small about themselves, and we have the power to uplift them, right? But that's that feminine energy. When we respect you, when we don't respect you, we're going to disrespect you. That's why I'd rather not be in a connection if I know, like, I feel like you're weak, because I'm like, I will disrespect the hell out of you. And it's not even intentional, but if I get mad and you get me, so yeah. But um it's a lot of the times it is that, like, I think it's both. When we're in karmic cycle, I know the difference. When we're in karmic cycles, females do get disrespectful. I was there when I was married, and I would feel some way with my ex-husband. Like, I would get disrespectful. You get me? But I realized it's like, I didn't respect him, but I didn't respect him because he did not care about my emotions. He did not see me, and I cared about being seen. So it was both of us in that karmic cycle with each other. He couldn't see me and I couldn't see him, but he wasn't always 100% wrong. You get me? He was just more logical than I was, and I was more emotional than he was. And if we had that balance, I would have seen him, he would have seen me, and we would have worked differently. So that's why this spiritual journey is like the feminine got to go and become her own masculine, so she can understand the masculine energy, and vice versa, or they won't be able to connect, because it's going to always be the conditional mindset of like, you're supposed to do this is your role, and this is your role. And when we be switching, you get me? Because I'm a trick. I be tricking on my man. Like, that's why I like being independent and making money. And it's like, it's so easy for me to be gay, because if I wanted to be a lesbian, I would be the dyke. I would be the masculine energy, because I have so much masculine energy, but I am feminine as well. But it's like, I'm a giver. I'm a giver. You get me? So I would be taking care of her. I know what I would do for a feminine. So it's like, but I want a masculine to give that to me. You get me? So it's like, I realized, like, damn, I'm just really strong, and my masculine got to be stronger than me. That's the only way I'm going to respect them. And a lot of masculines just, they not there. You get me? And yeah, so we working on it. One step at a time, one reading at a time. But yes, Tumbuk. Yes, you guys will definitely learn from here. Thank you, Impresso. That's how you see it, the Cruella. I like it. You versatile and dominant. See? And most women that are dominant, we do go both ways. Like, man, I was at the strip club the other day and I fell in love with the stripper. I was like, I want her. But see, I don't be considering myself bi. I have messed with girls, but it's like, it's just certain girls that do it for me. Like, but it's because even in being a stripper, you could still be a divine feminine. You get what I'm saying? She was a divine feminine because she had that power. Her body was tea. The way she danced on stage, it was so mesmerizing. I'm like, you are a fucking divine feminine. I want you. And like, I was there with my brother, and he was like, and that was my first time at the strip club, and he was like, I'm gonna get her for you so she could dance on you. All the girls wanted me though. All the strippers kept coming to me. I'm like, no, I'm trying to get her. I'm trying to get her. But when I got her, it's like we had chemistry too. But it was just like I said, it's just certain women do it for me. But I noticed that I like those strong women, those women that be like, they're just super confident. They know who they are. They know what they're doing, things like that. But I understand my masculine energy as well, So yeah, it's like I don't really consider myself bi, but at the same time, like, the right one could get it. The right one could get it. Because I'm super picky. But anyways, you guys, I love you guys. I'll be back later on. I gotta go. I'm already late. But you know, we over here talking. So I love y'all, and if y'all resonated with this reading, y'all know what to do. Give me a big fat thumbs up, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.